Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the class of 2021's Senior Awards. We'd like to take a moment to thank the members of the Ridgewood Board of Education, the parents, the teachers, and of course the students of the class of 2021. To think about the past 15 months and understand what the world has endured, what you have endured, is pretty remarkable. I'm so proud to celebrate all of your accomplishments in the classroom, on the fields, in the theater, in the activities, your clubs. You have risen above all challenges. Remember, success is earned, it's not given. I want to congratulate all of the members of the class of 2021 and celebrate this wonderful evening. Congratulations.
The United States Military Academy at West Point seeks cadets with strong academic records, those who demonstrate determination, integrity, self-discipline, strength of character, endurance, and willingness to work hard. This year, we are pleased to announce Alana Kerner has received an appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Congratulations. The United States Air Force Academy seeks cadets with strong academic records, those who demonstrate determination, integrity, self-discipline, strength of character, endurance, and willingness to work hard. This year, we are pleased to announce Weston Peen, who has received an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the Ridgewood High School class of 2021. My name is Stephen Kalish. I am an admissions representative for the United States Military Academy at West Point. I'm also a 1982 West Point graduate and a former Army officer. The mission of West Point is to educate, train, and inspire the Corps of Cadets so that each graduate is a commissioned leader of character committed to the values of duty, honor, country, and prepared for a career of professional excellence and service to the nation as an officer in the United States Army. One of your classmates is stepping up to accept the challenges of the West Point mission and will be receiving a full academic scholarship that is valued at $240,000. Congratulations, Alana Kerner. Each year, about 15,000 young men and women apply for admission to West Point. Only about 1,200 are accepted. Those who are accepted will spend the next 4 years at a beautiful, historic, demanding place that is the world's premier leadership development institution, a place with such famous leaders as Eisenhower, MacArthur, Grant, Patton, and Schwarzkopf among its graduates. Alana joined several other Ridgewood High School graduates who were accepted to West Point. The most recent was Mark Saltzman, who graduated from Ridgewood in 2018 and who is currently a rising senior at West Point. In addition to leadership, West Point is also among the nation's top academic institutions. It offers 37 academic majors in both the sciences and humanities, and has produced more Rhodes Scholars than any other college or university in the country, except Harvard, Yale, and Princeton. It has also produced more winners of the Hertz Fellowship, the scientific equivalent of the Rhodes, than all other schools except MIT, Stanford, and Princeton. West Point cadets undergo rigorous, mandatory physical training, leadership development, and moral ethical training to develop those attributes necessary to become a commissioned leader of character as an active duty Army officer, serving our soldiers, our Army, and our nation. Alana Kerner is a great example of the young Americans that West Point seeks to lead our soldiers and the Army. They are well-rounded and at the top of their peer group in 3 areas: academics, leadership, and athletics. Alana has demonstrated a high level of achievement in all 3 areas. Upon graduation from West Point, Alana will become an active duty second lieutenant in the United States Army. She will be entrusted with the responsibility of leading our sons and daughters around the world. In these trying times, it is important that we all realize the magnitude of this responsibility. I am confident that Alana will do well at West Point. I know that her family, friends, and community are already very proud of her. On behalf of the President of the United States, it gives me great pleasure to present Alana Kerner with a certificate of appointment to the West Point class of 2025. Congratulations, Alana, and go Army.
The finalists in the National Merit Scholarship Competition are a highly select group of students who represent the top 0.5% of our nation's graduating secondary school seniors. These students have demonstrated outstanding academic ability and have shown potential for becoming some of our nation's future leaders in their chosen fields. I am pleased to announce that the following students have been recognized as the 2021 National Merit Scholarship finalists: Deb Shabra, Alexandra Cho, Alexandra Judy, Munday, Samantha Nagai, Skylar Snow, William Stewart, and Sayori Takahashi. Congratulations to all of you. More than 1.3 million students across the United States entered the 2021 National Merit Scholarship Program. Less than 1% of these students across the nation fulfilled the requirements to receive a National Merit Scholarship and have the distinction of being named a National Merit Scholar. In recognition of academic promise and distinguished performance in the competition of 2021, congratulations to this year's National Merit Scholar, Alexandra Judy. Congratulations.
The National Merit Scholarship Corporation engages in agreements with organizations that sponsor special scholarships. These scholarships are awarded to students who are high performers in merit scholarship competition. This year, the Lehigh University Merit Scholarship is awarded to Skylar Snow. Congratulations.
My name is Michael Lembo, and I am the president of the Ridgewood Board of Education. Mr. and Mrs. Remington, Ridgewood residents, established the William E. Remington Scholarship in memory of their son. Each year, it is awarded to a young man and woman in the graduating class who have demonstrated strong qualities of good citizenship during their high school years and who show promise of success in college. The William E. Remington Memorial Scholarship recipients of 2021 are Matthew D. Mulder and Sayori Takahashi. Congratulations. The Davis Meade Memorial Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who is planning a career in the field of medicine and who has shown the best qualities of leadership, scholarship, and good citizenship. This year's recipient is Julianne Flushy. Congratulations.
The Arthur W. Littlefield Scholarship. Arthur W. Littlefield was a member of the Ridgewood Board of Education from 1951 to 1960 and served as the president of the board for 8 of those years. His family and friends decided that the most appropriate tribute to his memory would be a scholarship grant presented to a graduating student of Ridgewood High School. The 2021 recipient of the Arthur W. Littlefield Scholarship is Patrick DeMulder. Congratulations, Patrick, and best of luck.
Hello, my name is Sheila Brogan, and I'm a member of the Board of Education. It is my honor to present the Ridgewood Memorial Scholarship. The staff of Ridgewood High School established the Ridgewood Memorial Scholarship. It is perpetuated by contributions donated in memory of former students, staff members, and friends of Ridgewood High School. Each year, this award is given to a member of the graduating class who has demonstrated scholarship and service to the school. The 2021 recipient of the Ridgewood Memorial Scholarship is Kayla Owitz. Congratulations, Kayla.
Chris Kaufman, Board of Education. I am pleased to announce the names of the recipients of the Kraft Scholarship Fund. Ms. Dorothy Kraft valued higher education and sought to provide educational opportunities to others through her generosity. The following students have exemplified this woman's value of higher education and therefore are the recipients of the Kraft Scholarship Fund. Patrick DeMulder, Lawrence Fine, Aaron Friedman, Ashley Hamilton, Sophie Hartston, Leah Horkenbach, Hai-Ga-On Kim, Jake Krantz, Julianne Melinda, Courtney Murphy, Eugene Park, Brady Remshak, Emma Schmaltz, Jack Smilon, and Daisy Torres. Congratulations to our recipients and all our graduating seniors.
Major McGuire served his country in World War II. He was a decorated hero who received the Distinguished Service Cross, 3 Silver Stars, 6 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 15 Air Medals, and the Congressional Medal of Honor. he died in a fighter crash in combat at the age of 25 while trying to save another airman from an enemy plane. Major McGuire is remembered for his love of country and fellow man, commitment to the highest ideals, and personal courage. This year, one student was chosen for their academic achievement, service to the school and community, and the potential to uphold the high ideals embraced by Major McGuire. The recipient of this year's Major Thomas B. McGuire Jr. Memorial Scholarship is Bridget Correll. Congratulations.
The James Smith Herring IV Veterinary Science Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who was pursuing a science-related career. The students had to submit an essay to the scholarship committee to be considered for this award. The recipient of the 2021 James Smith Herring IV Veterinary Science Scholarship is Madison, Essex. Congratulations.
The Kurth Scholarship Honor Awards. The Kurth Honor Awards are given each year to seniors who have maintained high academic achievement, participated in school and civic affairs, and who demonstrate potential for high academic achievement in the future. Congratulations to the recipients of this year's Kurth Honor Awards: Samantha Ngai, Emma Schmalz, Sayori Takahashi. Congratulations. Kurth Scholarship Awards. The following students have received Kurth scholarships. Their selection was based on their commendable scholarship qualifications and good citizenship. Congratulations to the recipients of this year's Kurth Scholarship Awards: Isabella Chinea, Tammy David, Matthew DeMolder, Aaron Friedman, Claudia Goldman, Sophie Hartstein, Irina Homa, Leah Horkenbach, Alexandria Kenny, Hak-Young Kim, Marianne Koruma, Jake Kranz, Yeonji Lee, Julianne Malawenda, Sonia Matthews, Claire McCooey, Courtney Murphy, Madison Orr, Chloe Pendergast, Brady Remshak, Marcus Santos, Holly Soper, Daisy Torres. Congratulations.
My name is Firefighter Hank Van Wagenen. I'm president of Ridgewood Fire Department Association. I would like to announce that we have selected Courtney Murphy and Daniela Grannon as the recipients of our scholarships. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Scott Leaf. I'm president of the Ridgewood Chamber of Commerce. Today I've got the honor of awarding the RHS Scholarship Awards on behalf of the Ridgewood Chamber of Commerce. The Ridgewood Chamber has been doing this for many, many years, and this year is no exception. Our candidates are asked to meet certain criteria to be eligible for this scholarship. You must work or volunteer in the Ridgewood Business District within the last year. Congratulations go to our two recipients this year, Michael Safardi and Courtney Murphy. Congratulations, enjoy the scholarships, good luck, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Samantha Bajraktari, chairperson of the Scholarship Trust Fund of the Women's Club of Ridgewood. Recipients of our award are selected based on commitment to community service, extracurricular involvement, and academic achievement. It's my honor to announce the 2021 recipients of the Scholarship Trust Fund grants: Courtney Murphy, Marcos Santos, Jake Stadoulis, and Daisy Torres. I'd also like to congratulate the entire Ridgewood High School class of 2021. Best of luck.
Good evening, I'm Rosie McCooey. I'm Linda Akhtar. And we're here to present the awards from the College Club of Northern New Jersey.
The College Club has been around since 1913. We've been assisting young women in their quest to go to college and continue their educations.
And here is a list of the 2021 recipients of our grants: Isabella Chinea, Lara Debastani, Sophia Debastani, Tammy David, Claudia Goldman, Ashley Hamilton, Sophie Hartstein, Urena Homa, Leah Horkenbach, Sydney Kaczynski, Rebecca Kern, Trishika Kiran Rao, Emily Corinda, Miriam Karama, Julianne Malunda,
Claire McCooey, Katarina Morhune, Samantha Nagai, Courtney Murphy, Katarina Nikolic, Madison Orr, Chloe Pendergast, Samantha Pickholtz, Emma Schmaltz, Sayori Takahashi, and Kate Zuckerman.
Congratulations, one and all.
The Martin Luther King Committee of Ridgewood and Glenrock is thrilled to present the 2021 Scholarship Award to Ashley Hamilton. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a pioneer for change with an unwavering commitment to racial and social justice. He had a persevering spirit and the power to transform hearts and minds towards the ultimate goal of freedom for all people. These are the qualities we look for in a scholarship recipient, and these are the qualities we see in you. We wish you all the best in your future studies and endeavors. Never stop dreaming, and never stop fighting for justice, because in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Congratulations, Ashley.
It is my privilege to announce the winners of the Valley Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship for 2021. From Ridgewood High School, Claudia Goldman, Danielle Granin, Shrista Hari, Brandon Lee, Courtney Murphy, Maddie Orr, and Karina Trauma. We congratulate all these students. The mission of the Valley Hospital Auxiliary is to serve as a community liaison for the hospital, to assist the hospital through a variety of traditional and non-traditional volunteer services, as well as to raise funds for vital hospital programs. We congratulate all our winners of the 2021 Valley Hospital Auxiliary Scholarship. Good luck, kids.
The Red Scholarship. This is our 6th year awarding 2 scholarships, and it gets tougher every year. As in the past years, this year's candidates were exemplary. Recipients this year epitomized the goal of Red Scholarship, to highlight those students who overcame personal challenges at a very young age and then were able to give back to the community through volunteering and identifying lessons learned. This year's recipients of the Red Scholarship are Joshua Kislovich and Kimberly Ronfeld. Congratulations.
The Kerry Huntington Scholarship is awarded each year to a student who demonstrates the quality exemplified by Kerry Huntington: commitment, understanding, and sensitivity to Ridgewood special needs students and families by having volunteered their time and talents to clubs, activities, and organizations that support children with special needs and challenges. This year's recipient goes to Sophie Hartstein. Congratulations.
The Senior Wrap program is built around a project guided by a mentor in the healthcare industry. This year, our seniors created projects by meeting with mentors in a virtual setting. It brought challenges, but our seniors were resilient. 2 students stood out among their peers. In the Sleep Center, Ms. Pearson has stated that Courtney was prepared and diligent in creating and executing her project. Courtney finished ahead of schedule. Mr. Quinn was very motivated to work with Hannah to complete an original capstone, which will be utilized by his department in the future. This year, these 2 students share in the RAP Capstone Award. Congratulations to Courtney Murphy and Hannah Choi.
Good evening, I'm Tara Taylor, Supervisor of Science. It is my privilege to present the awards for each scientific discipline honoring students that have demonstrated enthusiasm, outstanding achievement, and exceptional commitment to the study of science. These seniors possess scientific curiosity and motivation as they excel in the techniques of scientific observation, analytical reasoning, and problem solving. Congratulations to the following award recipients: The Anatomy and Physiology Award Certificate is being presented to Samuel Beinstein. This year's recipient of the Biology Award is Juliana Flusch. The Chemistry Award Certificate is being presented to Brandon Lee. This year's recipient of the Environmental Science Award is Hannah Choi. This year's recipient of the Physics Award is Emery Alptuna. Congratulations to all of our seniors.
William S. Little Scholarship. When Mr. Little retired from Beckman Dickinson and Company, he established a scholarship to recognize students who gave evidence of having unusual financial responsibility. The scholarship fund is open to applicants from 3 high schools, one of which is Ridgewood. The winner of the William S. Little Scholarship Award is Kira Lincoln. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Greg McDonald. I'm the Supervisor of Mathematics and Technology for Ridgewood Public Schools. The Barber and John Gobieski Memorial Award. John Gobieski was an avid scholar and dedicated teacher in the Math and Computer Science departments at Ridgewood High School for 27 years. He loved working with students in the classroom and in the Math and Computer Science class. His friends and family created a scholarship in his memory because of his ability to inspire students. Each year, a committee of RHS staff members chooses a student with a strong academic record who is interested in pursuing a career in math or computer science. The recipient of the Barber and John Gobieski Memorial Scholarship is Katerina Merhun. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Jack McKeon, and I'm here to present the Jack McKeon Award in English. I was an English teacher at Ridgewood High School for 36 years before I retired in 2006. And this award was very graciously and generously established in my name by a former student and Ridgewood High School graduate, David Madden. This award goes to the college-bound senior whose interests in areas outside the field of English are brought to bear in active participation in English class. I'm very pleased to present this year's award to William Stewart. Congratulations, William, and congratulations and best wishes to all of you.
The Helen Aslanity Scholarship for Social Justice was created in honor of Helen Aslanides for her many years of service to the Ridgewood Public School system. Each year, our scholarship is given to a student who has shown both a desire and a commitment to bringing social awareness to the Ridgewood community and who has specifically contributed to a cause of social justice. This year, we are very proud to award our scholarship to Lawrence Fine.
Hello, this is for Numair Aman. He is the winner of the English Achievement Award. And I taught Numair in English his freshman year and his junior year, and I have him this year as well. And the growth that we've seen from Numair over the last 4 years has been tremendous. His maturity, obviously, because, you know, senior heading off to college, but the level of growth in his ability, his interest as a student, his work habits are unbelievable.
Yeah, the thing that I've noticed apart from the academic progress, where he's moved up like 2 grades in a year, just through sheer hard work, is a new mentality of maturity and professionalism, because he's already talking about not just college, but how he can be responsible when he's beyond college. And I've been so impressed because he's gone through a lot and worked unbelievably hard with a lot of challenges. And to see somebody grow that much in 1 year has been an absolutely remarkable achievement. So well done, Numair.
The Excellence in English Award is given to a graduating senior who has most clearly demonstrated a high level of creativity, insight, and eloquence in the study of literature. This year's recipient is highly deserving of this honor. It's been my pleasure to have him as a student in my Period 6 AP Literature class this year, and I know that his previous English teachers also hold him in very high regard. The entire RHS English department wishes William Stewart all the best in the future. Congratulations and best of luck, Will.
Hello,
My name is Mark Ferreri, and I'm the Supervisor of Humanities at RHS, and I'm here to present the Harry Ahern Scholarship Award. It has been 37 years since Harry Ahern retired, but we feel that the tradition of the UHAAA, the Uncle Harry Ahern Admiration Association, continues in the annual competition for the scholarship bearing his name. Students applying for the award must submit an essay describing an imaginary dinner meeting with the person from history they would most like to meet. The winning essay should show creativity, originality, humor, and critical thinking. This year's winning author wrote about an imagined meeting with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Congratulations to Brady Remshek.
Each year, the teachers in our Business Education Technology Department provide recognition to a student who has been a key contributor to the department during their time here at Ridgewood High School. This year's award recipient took 7 out of 10 possible courses we offer.
Additionally, this student took 3 courses within our department in their junior year and 2 full-year courses in his senior year. All 3 business teachers have had the opportunity to teach the student, and they all agree the student is hardworking, organized, and a pleasure to teach. This year's award recipient has coupled individual success with an innate ability to function as a role model for potential leaders to come.
Congratulations to this year's winner, Brady Remshek.
Hello, my name is Mark Ferreri, and I'm the Supervisor of Humanities at RHS, and I'm here to present the Laura Fleming Social Studies Award. This represents a special year for the Social Studies Award, as it has been renamed in honor of Laura Fleming, a beloved longtime member of the RHS Social Studies Department who passed away earlier this year. When considering the selection of this inaugural Fleming Award, the department strongly favored nominating an exemplary student who both, quote, embodied the finest attributes of citizenship in and out of the classroom, unquote, as the plaque to be placed outside of Miss Fleming's old classroom will read, and was a student in one of her classes during her final year at RHS. The nominee, who was a freshman with Miss Fleming 4 years ago, retained all of the qualities throughout his tenure at RHS that endeared him to Miss Fleming, including a refreshing quirkiness, an extremely curious nature, and a natural intelligence that supported classroom discussion. Additionally, the award winner competed fiercely in the History Bee-In Bowl, a program Miss Fleming supervised at RHS since its inception several years ago. It is with great pleasure that I congratulate Blaise de Leon on winning the inaugural Laura Fleming Social Studies Award.
The recipient of Chinese Award winner for 2021 is a remarkable young man who is respectful, reflective, hardworking, and has genuine interest in in learning Chinese language and culture. He has maintained the highest grade among his Chinese student peers and also a member of Ridgewood Chinese Honor Society for the past 3 years. The work he did always represents his best effort, precise, thorough, and demonstrated intelligent thoughts. He is truly a role model of language learners and an inspiration to others. Congratulations to Justin Ivanov.
Guten Tag. The recipient of this year's Senior Award in German is an outstanding student who has maintained exceptionally high grades. He has been a member of the German Honor Society for the past 3 years, and he's received medals 2 years in a row for his performance on the National German exam. He's hardworking, he's observant, and he's one of the most conscientious students that I've ever known. Congratulations to Blaise de Leon. Ich gratuliere.
The Ridgewood High School Latin Award is given annually to a student who exemplifies enthusiasm for the classics in every possible dimension. This year's award winner is no exception. This student has always, since the very first moments that I met them, exhibited a studious curiosity about everything in Latin. This student personifies graceful inquiry, asking cogent questions that both help them reflect on their own work as well as probe deeper into the material of the class. This student's gift for Latin makes every peer look at them with awe and amazement as they contribute to daily classes. As early as freshman year, this student devoted herself to profound and comprehensive classical knowledge as a standout on the Curtamen team. Since then, The students' extensive gift for fluency in both culture and language has been palpable. I've truly enjoyed working with this scintillating individual as the student warms up each classroom with a smile, deepens each discussion with insightful commentary, and now leads the Honor Society in developing classical enthusiasm among elementary students as well. Please join me in congratulating the 2021 winner of the Ridgewood High School Latin Award, Katerina Morhun.
The recipient of the Rawson Prize in French is a young woman whose dedication and achievements in French are remarkable. Over the past 4 years, she has consistently shown her love for learning about the language and the culture, and she is one of the few students who I can say are truly intrinsically motivated in my class. Her work is accurate, precise, and thorough. She remembers the vocab words that I briefly mentioned in class that the other students forget. Her accent is near native, and her communicative ability ranks among the top 10% of non-native students that I have ever taught. This year's award recipient has received silver or gold medals for every year that she has taken the Grand Concours, the National French Exam. She hosted a student in our French exchange in October 2019 and was looking forward to traveling there in April 2020 had we gone. She leads the French National Honor Society as co-president and has made the club more active than ever despite all the limitations of this year. I can always count on her to lend a hand, volunteer for events, and readily offer ideas to better the group. Congratulations to Alex Kenny. Félicitations, Alex.
The 2021 recipient of the Ridgewood High School Spanish Award has effectively participated in her role in the AP class and an AP student along with the National Spanish Honor Society. In the Spanish Honor Society, she does a great job managing the peer tutoring program in which she herself is there almost every Tuesday and Thursday. And if not, she makes sure that someone is. Throughout a very demanding year of AP, the student has been proactive, has been optimistic, truly passionate about learning and using this Spanish in the classroom as well as outside of the classroom. The student's understanding of language and learning and passion to learn the language and speak Spanish has been evident in her last 3 years. Furthermore, she holds the distinction of having earned 2 gold medals in 2 consecutive years, in qualifying her for a scholarship for the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese. In fact, this year she received 1 of only 3 gold medals in the state of Jersey. As a member of the global community, she possesses a true understanding of the importance of language study, and she continues to foster her understanding and skills by helping the younger generation of the Latin community in New Jersey. Congratulations to Julian Flush.
Hello, my name is Mark Ferreri, and I'm the Supervisor of Humanities at RHS. Today, I'm pleased to announce the New Jersey State Seal of Biliteracy Award winners for 2021. An initiative begun in California in 2008, New Jersey became the 15th state to implement a legislated statewide Seal of Biliteracy in 2016. RHS represents one of over 100 New Jersey schools participating in this initiative, where students demonstrate the ability to read, speak, listen, and write in 1 or more languages, in addition to English, at a high level of proficiency. The seal encourages students to study languages, provides prospective employers and universities with a method of identifying people with advanced biliteracy skills, and affirms the value of diversity. In this 4th year of RHS participating in this program, I am pleased to announce the following 44 seniors who have been verified by the state as achieving this noteworthy status in their selected second languages. Dylan Cheong, Alexander Youngmin Cho, Kyle Cananello, Matthew DeMulder, Patrick DeMulder, Remy Dresner, Julianne Flush, Aaron Friedman, Daniela Granin, Charlie Healy, Urena Homa, Allison Hong, Alexandria Kenny, Amen Khan, Valeria Kalamarov, Hak-Young Kim, Marin Kim, Peyton Kleisch, Youngji Lee, Kate Lee, Matthew Lee, Emerald Lehman, Kaylin Marshall, Claire Maskin, Anna Marangolo, Ellen Modlin, Katarina Morhun, Monday, Haruka Morai, Daria Raksakaya, Logan Richmond, Kaylin Rosenberg, Zachary Roth, Jake Rubenstein, Emma Schmaltz, Daisy Sopper, Declan Spencer, Claire Sullivan, Andrew Swanson, Sahori Takahashi, Susanna Taylor, Karina Trauma, Jay Van Atram Bogart, and Danny Weisfing. Congratulations to all 44 of our 2021 New Jersey State Seal of Biliteracy Award winners.
The Ridgewood High School Korean Parent Association created this scholarship more than 20 years ago, and it's awarded each year to the outstanding students who have contributed positively to Asian American culture. This year, the award is presented to Matthew DeMulder and Brandon Lee for the Ridgewood Korean American Scholarship. Congratulations and best wishes on the rest of the academic school year.
Good evening. My name is Lisa Valenti, and I am the Yearbook Advisor. The Arrow Award is given to one or more students who have demonstrated exceptional leadership, dedication, and professionalism throughout the course of the publication's creation. The Arrow Yearbook commitment consists of the production of 2 publications, with the senior yearbook being almost 300 pages long. This undertaking began in May of 2020 and was completed at the end of April of this year. Each publication required focus, creativity, and time, as well as management and interpersonal skills. The following recipient has been an invaluable staff member for the past 2 years. This year, their hard work, dedication, and true commitment was evident as they worked countless hours beyond the class period. They truly exemplified what it meant to be a strong, resilient, and focused leader. We recognize Sam Nye, Clubs Editor and Business Manager of the 2020 Arrow and Co-Editor-in-Chief of the 2021 books. The next recipient has been an indispensable staff member working tirelessly over the past 3 years. As a returning leader, they had a big challenge this year as they had to establish a leadership presence from beyond the classroom as they worked during a different class period. Their hard work, teamwork, and dedication were commendable. We recognize Claire Sullivan, Business Manager and Assistant Sports Editor of the 2019 Arrow, and Co-Editor-in-Chief of the 2020 and 2021 books. Thank you so very much, and congratulations to you both.
Hello to everyone out there in virtual reality land. I'm retired now, but I had the good fortune to teach in the Ridgewood school system for many years. I taught at Orchard School, and I was also able to teach part of the ELISA program at Ridgewood High School. I welcome all of you to such a pleasurable event, especially the kind of year we've had this past year. We're all very lucky to be here. It just goes to show you how resilient our community of young scholars are, that during all this, they can still move forward and achieve so much. The scholarship I'm presenting tonight is focused on the creative process. When I retired, the Orchard parents honored me with a scholarship in my name. And when they asked me what I wanted to call the scholarship, I didn't have to hesitate. I wanted it to be a scholarship to celebrate the creative process. There are scholarships out there for painters, photographers, dancers, musicians, a lot of different fields in the field of art. But I wanted this to not be limited to one particular field. I wanted it to be open to the whole creative process, which is essential to everything. The essays were amazing. The applicants showed such an array of talent in many different fields. But one applicant epitomized what this scholarship's all about. And I quote, "Think different, think duct tape." This year's recipient for the Judy Mulholtra Scholarship for Creativity is Madison DeVera. Congratulations, Maddie. You made me laugh.
Good evening. My name is Meg Schaefer, and I'm the Artistic Director of the New Players Company, and it is my great pleasure to announce this year's New Players Company Awards. The Joe Jefferson Award for Acting is presented each year to a senior new player who has demonstrated strong acting skills and exceptional talent on stage. This year we have two winners, both of whom have performed a wide range of characters over the years and exhibited the depth of their creative imagination through their ability to enter into the world of a play. Fittingly, our two winners capped their senior years with terrific performances of that iconic Shakespearean couple, Macbeth and Lady Macbeth. Congratulations to this year's winners, Michael Marianella and Emma Schmalz. The Joe Jefferson Award for Technical Theater is presented each year to a senior new player who has demonstrated exceptional mastery over one or more areas of technical theater. In addition to exhibiting strong technical skills, winners of this award show their dedication to the New Players Company through consistent contributions in their area of expertise, and also through their leadership in mentoring younger students. This year's winner had to leap into a leadership position very early on as master electrician during his sophomore summer. Over the past 2 years, he has used his skills to keep the lights shining brightly on the Little Theater stage. Congratulations to this year's winner, Declan Wavell. And the New Players Directors Award is given each year to a senior new player who has demonstrated a strong commitment to the company and assumed a leadership role within the ranks of the new players. The winner of this award typically gives many hours of service to facilitating creative endeavors, organizing and participating in fundraising efforts, and spearheading new player company events. This year's winner, one of my Leadership Council presidents, truly prevented COVID from depriving the company of two of our most prized events by organizing and producing last year's Senior Recognition Ceremony and this year's New Players Cabaret. I am deeply grateful for all of his efforts on behalf of new players, especially during this difficult period. Congratulations to the very deserving Jason Zuckerman.
Good evening. I'm Ann Levitan, a board member from the New Players Company Association. The Rachel Down Memorial Scholarship was established by the New Players Company Association following Rachel's death from cancer in December of 2009. For 18 years, Rachel was the inspirational artistic director of the New Players, where her values emphasized theater education, student-to-student mentoring, and fostering a collaborative ensemble of performers and technical theater designers. Like her successor, Dr. Schaefer, she held in high regard students who took responsibilities seriously and contributed mightily to all aspects of the program. This scholarship in her name is presented to the graduating senior who best embodies those ideals and has chosen to continue intensive theater education at the college level. This year's recipient is Annie McCarthy.
Good evening. My name is Christy Geronimo, the Ridgewood High School Director of Orchestras. The Director's Award for Orchestra recognizes outstanding members of the Ridgewood High School Orchestra for their consistent leadership, musicality, enthusiasm, and dedication to the program. This year, the award is presented to Tess Cundiff. The National School Orchestra Award is an honor for high school orchestral performance. It was started in 1960 as a counterpart to the John Philip Sousa Band Award in recognition of superior musicianship, dedication, and outstanding contributions to the success of the school orchestra program by the top orchestral student in a graduating class. This year, the National School Orchestra Award is presented to Kylie McVeigh. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Jeffrey Haas from the Ridgewood High School Music Department, and I'm the coordinator of the Maroon and White Music Recital Series. The Lin Wong Classical Piano Memorial Scholarship. Lin Wong loved music, the piano, and teaching piano. She grew up in Asia and bravely set forth to the United States to study, where she earned a master's degree in piano at the Columbia School of Music. Not long after, she and her husband Leon settled in Ridgewood, where they raised a family, and she pursued her love of the piano. She opened the Lim Me Music Studio and taught for over 40 years, pouring her heart and soul into her work. She taught her students the gift of music, coaxing them with a gentle firmness to do their best and sending many of them to yearly piano competitions. Then in 2013, she moved to California, where in July of 2014, she passed away due to a tragic accident. Through the scholarship, her family hopes to keep her memory and her love of piano music alive for eternity. This year's recipient of the Lin Wong Classical Piano Memorial Scholarship is Simran Shah. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Lisa Grace, and I'm Secretary of the Choir Parents Organization. I'd like to present the Choir Parents Organization Scholarship Awards. To receive this award, the student must complete at least 2 academic years in a choir and display enthusiasm for and dedication to the choral department. This is a very talented group of people, all of whom have given us great joy as we've watched them perform with their choirs and in other extracurricular music activities. We have a wonderful and strong choral program thanks to Mr. Stephen Burke. He leads our students with inspiration to reach their highest musical potential. The 2021 recipients of the Choir Parents Scholarship are Cassie Corcoran, Mark Cullinane, Sophie Hartstein, Rebecca Kern, Michael Mariniello, Maeve Marin, Anne McCarthy, Sam Pettigrew, Marcos Santos, Emma Schmaltz, Matthew Taddy, Spencer Von Summer, Declan Wavel, and Jason Zuckerman. Congratulations.
Fred Waring was one of the leading choral directors of the 20th century. He composed and arranged music and helped spread the popularity of singing. The Fred Waring Director's Award for Chorus recognizes the talent and enthusiasm of outstanding choral members. This year, the award is presented to Matthew Taddy and Declan Wavel. The National School Choral Award is the highest honor for high school choral performers. It recognizes the dedication and musical achievement of the top choral student. This year, the award is presented to Maeve Marin.
Hi, my name is Stacey Tsabatsaris, and I'm joining you from the Fly Loft of the historic Playhouse at Wilsey Square in Ridgewood. I am honored to be presenting this year's RHS Orchestra Parents Association Scholarship Award. RHS OPA raises funds annually through the guidance of our Director of Orchestras, Christy Geronimo. Scholarships are provided to applying graduating seniors who have demonstrated how their involvement in the RHS program has enriched their high school experience, as well as the community at large. We are very fortunate to have such a talented group of orchestral musicians right here at RHS, and this year, it is our extreme pleasure to present the OPA Senior Scholarship Awards to the following 5 recipients: Victoria Hoy, Mariam Karuma, Sean Lutz, Kylie McVeigh, and Skylar Snow. Congratulations, and wishing each of you continued success in the years ahead.
The Ridgewood High School Band Council Alumni Scholarship has been created for current band members by students who have since passed through the program. The scholarship is awarded each year to a high school student who has shown significant personal growth due to their participation in the band program and who has most impacted the band community. Now in our 21st year presenting this award, this year's 2021 Ridgewood High School Band Council Alumni Scholarship goes to Chloe Nam.
Hello, I'm Jane Remshak, and I've had the honor and privilege of chairing the Band Association Scholarship Committee this year, along with the committee members, Glenn Gardner, Beth Ward, Lisa Farris, and Laura Piskins. Each year, the association presents scholarships to distinguished college-bound seniors who have participated in the RHS band programs. The committee spent a considerable amount of time reviewing the students' applications and essays, as well as meeting each candidate via Zoom for an interview. We were so excited and moved to hear them speak about the importance of their band experience during their time at RHS. The following 4 Band Association scholarships are awarded in honor of specific people who've had a monumental impact on our band programs. The first award is the Warren Grimm Award. Warren Grimm was band director at RHS for more than 20 years and taught elementary instrumental music for many years as well, starting hundreds of Ridgewood students on their way to a quality music education. Mr. Grimm was a trumpeter in the United States Field Army Band during World War II and was the founder of the Ridgewood Village Band. This award, presented in his name, recognizes outstanding musicianship. The 2021 Warren Grimm Award is presented to William Stewart. Congratulations. The second award is the John Lochner Award. For 25 years, John Lochner served as the Ridgewood School District and community as a musician, teacher, and supervisor. His dedication to music and to the students has a lasting impact on all of the district's music program. The John Lochner Award recognizes a marching band member who has demonstrated exceptional leadership. This year, the recipient of the John Lochner Award is Jensen Huang. Congratulations. The third award is the Murray Colosimo Award. Murray Colosimo retired from the Ridgewood Public Schools after a distinguished career of more than 30 years. During that time, he taught every level of music performance and at each school throughout the district, completing his Ridgewood career as supervisor of music in 1999. The Murray Colosimo Award recognizes a band member who has demonstrated outstanding service to the RHS band program. The 2021 Murray Colosimo Award is presented to Simran Shah. Congratulations. The fourth award is the Sunny Igo Award. Sunny Igo graduated from Ridgewood High School in 1939 and was inducted into the RHS Distinguished Alumni in 2008. One of the great jazz drummers of the swing and big band eras, he performed and toured with such legendary artists as Benny Goodman, Woody Herman, and Tony Bennett, and was the drum major for the CBS Orchestra, where he played every major TV and radio show. He performed well into his 80s and became one of the most respected drum educators in the world, inspiring thousands of students. The Sunny Igo Award recognizes a student who excels in jazz performance. This year, the recipient of the Sunny Igo Award is Kyu Hong Kim. Congratulations. In addition to these 4 named awards, the Band Association Scholarship Committee recognizes 12 other seniors for their outstanding contribution to the success and growth of the RHS band program. This year's recipients are Logan Richmond, Daisy Soper, Ye Jin Lee, Chloe Nam, Declan Spencer, Sean Lutz, Neil Adara, Peyton Cleash, Gianna Camisi, Jason Zuckerman, Alex Orienti, and Emma Sue. Congratulations to you all and best of luck in your future.
Good evening. My name is Meredith Nair, and I'm presenting the Allison D. Nair Memorial Scholarship in honor of my mother. My mom, Allison, was the definition of kindness, integrity, and warmth. Her laughter brought light to all those around her, and she was filled with love for her children, family, and friends. She was admired for the joy and dignity with which she lived her life, and also for the courageous way that she faced her battle with cancer. After her death in 2001, her loved ones established this award in her memory. Allison was an active band parent, and this scholarship is given to a member of the Color Guard who demonstrates the qualities that she valued on and off the field. The recipient has shown personal growth, caring leadership, dedication, and friendship, and has left a lasting impression on the program. We are proud to present the Allison D. Nair Memorial Scholarship to Nina Dolich.
Good evening. My name is Jeffrey Haas, and I'm one of the band directors at Ridgewood High School. I'm glad to be here along with my colleagues to present the Senior Band Program Awards. Our first award is the Virtuoso Award for Band. The Virtuoso Award for Band is presented annually to Ridgewood High School senior band members who have performed as soloists or section leaders at an exceptionally high level here at Ridgewood High School and as representatives of the school in honor ensembles or outside groups. Each of our award recipients have demonstrated outstanding musicianship, discipline, and enthusiasm as members of the RHS Band Program. This year's recipients of the Virtuoso Award for Band are Andrea Liu, Chloe Nam, Declan Spencer, and Emma Sue.
Hello, my name is Gary Fink, and I am Director of Jazz and Percussion at Ridgewood High School. Tonight, I will be presenting the Louis Armstrong Award. Louis Armstrong, affectionately known as Pops and Satchmo, was one of the 20th century's first great international celebrities. He's widely recognized as the founding father of jazz, a uniquely American art form, and his influence as an artist and cultural icon is universal, unmatched, and very much alive today. By introducing individual improvisation and scat singing, Armstrong developed a way of playing jazz as an instrumentalist and a vocalist, which has had an impact on musicians in all musical genres. Renowned as America's jazz ambassador, Armstrong was a champion for equal rights and civil rights, and he demonstrated how jazz could be seen as a model for freedom and democracy. The Louis Armstrong Award is a national award that is presented annually to high school musicians around the country who have achieved excellence in jazz performance and improvisation while demonstrating a commitment to jazz as an integral component of American culture. This year's recipient of the Louis Armstrong Award is William Stewart.
Good evening, everybody. My name is John Luckenbill, and I am the other band director here at Ridgewood High School. I'm here to present the John Philip Sousa Award. John Philip Sousa was America's first popular music star, rising to prominence as a composer and conductor before the turn of the 20th century. Known as the March King, Sousa composed over 175 marches, many of which enjoyed huge success. But with more than 400 published titles to his name, he also composed songs, symphonies, and operettas. As conductor of the President's own United States Marine Corps Band, he brought that group to an unprecedented level of excellence, a standard upheld by every Marine Corps band director since. Sousa's Stars and Stripes Forever March is the official march of the United States and is immediately recognized around the world by its opening phrase. The John Philip Sousa Award is a national award that is presented annually to high school musicians around the country who have demonstrated exceptional leadership while excelling in all aspects of their high school band program. This year's recipient of the John Philip Sousa Award is Kyu-Hong Kim. The Director's Award for Band. The Director's Award for Band is presented annually to Ridgewood High School senior band members who have demonstrated an all-around dedication to the band program. These award recipients have truly exemplified the 5 pillars of the band program, or as we call them, the 5 stars: trust, unity, leadership, pride, and respect.
This year's recipients of the Director's Award for Band are Jensen Kwong and Simran Shah. In addition to the band awards, it is also my pleasure to present the Martin S. and Muriel V. Geisel Performing Arts Scholarship. Mr. and Mrs. Geisel were both graduates of Ridgewood High School. Mr. Geisel was an accomplished violinist, and Mrs. Geisel studied dance. The Geisel Scholarship was established in their memory by their daughter. Each year, the scholarship is awarded to a graduating student on the basis of talent, academic achievement, and plans to pursue studies in the performing arts. This year, the award is presented to Sophie Hartstein. Congratulations to all of our award winners, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hello, graduates. I'm Scott Muller, the president of the Ridgewood Baseball and Softball Association, RBSA. Formed in the late 1940s, the RBSA now serves over 1,200 participants. RBSA's primary objective is to provide an opportunity for the youth of the Ridgewood community to learn to play the games of baseball and softball in an atmosphere that will reinforce the ideals of good sportsmanship, honesty, loyalty, teamwork, and to foster their growth into healthy and responsible citizens. The RBSA scholarships are awarded to graduating seniors of Ridgewood High School that will move on to either college or trade school. An essay was required, weaving in experiences and memories with volunteerism and possibly high school participation. A minimum of 2 seasons played at the recreation level is required. This year, the RBSA is granting 20 scholarships. Please stand when you hear your name, and parents, hold your applause until all the names have been read. Brian Chan, Edward Shenad, Isabella Chinea, Kyle Cananello, Bridget Carell, Christopher D. Marsico, Colin Feeney, Max Gluck, Samuel Haug, Jake Krantz, Jillian Kubakowski, Kaylin Marshall, Haruka Marai, Samantha Nye, Madison Orr, Rachel Patton, Maya Ramasamy, Ryan Schnoor, Julie Salter, and Claire Sullivan. Congratulations, seniors, and good luck in college.
The Ridgewood Hoops Club Scholarship. The Ridgewood Hoops Club Scholarship is presented to the following graduating senior for her participation and excellence in the sport of basketball. The 2021 recipient is Grace Duffy. Congratulations. The Biddy Basketball Award. The Biddy Basketball Award is presented to athletes who have participated in the Biddy basketball program as young boys and girls. We are proud to present the awards on behalf of the program to Carter Kosick, Mary McKenna, Claire McCooey, Jocelyn Pyers, Emily Rao, and Joseph Sophia. Congratulations. The Nick and Dottie Capasso Biddy Basketball Scholarship. This award is presented to honor Nick and Dottie Capasso, who were the founders of the organization in Ridgewood and gave their time and effort through the years. We're proud to present this award to Jillian Kubakowski. Congratulations.
Good evening, RHS. My name is Mark Kosick, and I am the president of the Ridgewood High School Football Scholarship Committee. Let me begin by first congratulating this year's football scholarship recipients. As student athletes, congratulations on completing high school and moving on to pursue higher education. Dating back to 1940, the Football Scholarship Committee supported and continues to support the Ridgewood High School football program, as well as its players through needs-based 4-year scholarships. I'm especially proud to announce that this year's average scholarship award is the highest in our 82-year history. With that said, I'm thrilled to announce this year's Ridgewood High School Football Scholarship Award winners. First up is number 17, Mr. Marcos Santos. He's joined by number 33, Mr. Colin Feeney. On behalf of the entire scholarship committee, congratulations and best wishes on a productive and successful academic career. Best of luck and keep making us proud.
Hi, my name is Chris Gobieski. I'm the president of Ridgewood Ice Hockey Foundation. Every year we give out scholarships to our senior players that demonstrate leadership qualities throughout their time with the program. This year we have 9 seniors that are graduating that are deserving of these awards. Danny Bergman, Jason Clark, Stephen Enright, Mason Claren, Tyler Koff, Michael Illis, Ben Lachlan, Mason Schick, and Luke Wong. Each and every one of them are deserving of these awards and have demonstrated their leadership ability throughout their years playing for Ridgewood Ice Hockey. Congratulations on your scholarships and best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Good evening and congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. My name is Keith Cook and I'm the athletic director here at Ridgewood High School. This evening it gives me great honor to be representing the Ridgewood Lacrosse Association, who annually look to present 2 graduating seniors with their Ridgewood Lacrosse Association Award. This award is given to those who have excelled on the playing field as well as in the classroom. We wish the following seniors all of the best on their continued playing careers in college, and congratulations to Miss Grace Duffy and Mr. Robert Cregan.
What's up, Ridgewood High School? This is Connor Lay with the New York Red Bulls. I just want to send you guys a message to congratulate all you seniors on the massive accomplishment of not only graduating, but doing so while navigating the incredibly difficult COVID-19 landscape. I know you guys would love to be having this celebration in person, but I want to challenge you all to make the most of every challenging situation that comes your way. I am here today to announce the 8 recipients of the 2021 Ridgewood Soccer Association scholarships. These seniors went above and beyond in their respective high school journeys, both in the classroom and on the pitch. Now, without further ado, the 2021 scholarship recipients are Aiden Farris, Alm Mundy, Emily Rao, Brady Remchek, Logan Richmond, Tira Torres, Jay von Abraham Bugart, and Daniel Westfenning. Congrats to the recipients of the 2021 Ridgewood Soccer Association scholarships and to the entire graduating class of 2021. The New York Red Bulls are extremely proud of all your incredible accomplishments, and we know the future is bright for each and every one of you. Congrats again.
The Joe Perillo Award is awarded annually to RHS women's soccer players who exhibit the qualities of teamwork, sportsmanship, strong personal ethics, and leadership that were modeled by Joe Perillo while he was associated with the RHS team from 1988 to 2002. Typically, student athletes who are further in their soccer career at collegiate level are eligible to apply for this award, and all of the recipients this year are doing just that. Congratulations to Serena Grassi, Fordham University, Ashley Blacker, College of Holy Cross, and Ella O, Florida Southern University. Congratulations, ladies. The Elwood Award was created in 2004 in honor of RHS coach and physical education teacher Jack Elwood, who lost his battle with Lou Gehrig's disease in 2010. He was the women's varsity assistant for 12 years and head JV coach for 3 years. He lived the model of a determined work ethic along with exemplary sportsmanship and fair play. The 2021 recipients of the Elwood exemplified these characteristics. Congratulations to Caroline Descalzo, Josie Maserani, and Bridget Carell. The Jeff Yearing Girls Soccer Legacy Award was created in 2019 in honor of the former head coach of the Ridgewood High School girls soccer program who retired in May 2018. This award is given to a senior or seniors who, through their 4 years of playing soccer at RHS, exemplified Coach Yearing's passion for the beautiful game, a commitment to succeed academically, and be identified as a role model to her team both on and off the field. The 2021 recipients displayed tremendous commitment to the sport over the course of their high school careers. Congratulations to Bridget Carell, Laura Gessman, and Julia Zambito.
Good evening, everyone. My name is John Hurstberger, and I am the president of the Ridgewood Crew Foundation. Ridgewood Crew was founded back in 2004 by a gentleman named Robert Zeller. Back then, the team had just 12 rowers on it, and this year we had well more than 50. Each year, Ridgewood Crew takes some of Ridgewood's middle schoolers and high schoolers. We teach them first how to row, and then how to be able to compete in some of the most difficult, prestigious scholastic regattas in the country. Tonight it's my honor to announce to you the recipients of this year's Zeller Scholarship, named after our founder. The Zeller Scholarship is awarded each year to 2 senior rowers who have demonstrated hard work, leadership, and sportsmanship. And I'm happy to announce tonight that the 2 recipients of the Zeller Scholarship are Lauren Sudol and James Scanlon. Congratulations to you both.
Hello, my name is Mike Troy, and it is with great honor that I get to present this year's Ridgewood Backcourt Club Award. These 2 awards and scholarships will go to the seniors that demonstrated character, hard work ethic, and the ability to bring a team along with them and lead them in the right direction. This year, our 2 recipients are Wes Peen and Rajon Johnson. Congratulations to both of you. Thank you for everything that you've given this program, and I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Bernadette Napier Orso, and I'm here representing my family to present the Tony Napier Gymnastics Scholarship. My father, Anthony Napier, dedicated his life to his family and to gymnastics until he passed away on August 13th, 2015 from lung cancer. Tony Napier brought the sport of gymnastics to Ridgewood High School in 1962. He was an outstanding and dedicated physical education teacher in the Ridgewood school system and coached both the boys and girls teams for 27 years. He was inducted into the Ridgewood Athletic Hall of Fame in 2008 and continued to be active in gymnastics both nationally and internationally as a highly respected judge. This scholarship is given on behalf of his family to keep his memory and legacy alive. This award goes to a Ridgewood High School gymnast who represents these qualities that my dad valued: love of the sport of gymnastics, hard work, dedication, a positive role model, and a supportive team member. In addition, this year's recipient taught gymnastics to children with special needs, a population my dad loved to work with. Congratulations to this year's recipients, and we do have 2 this year, Chloe Pendergast and Madison DeVera.
My name is Norman Chester, and I'm the treasurer of North Jersey Masters Track and Field Club. We're the group that has hosted the Ridgewood Run since 1976. The race did not go on last year due to the pandemic and is being run this year as a virtual race, but we're committed to returning it to the streets of Ridgewood next year. A race of this size can only be done with a lot of community support, and we're very grateful to our Ridgewood neighbors for all they do to contribute to its success. Half of the race's profits each year go to local charitable operations, most of them right here in Ridgewood. We also use some of the race profits for our annual North Jersey Masters Scholarship that goes to a Ridgewood High School senior who competes in track and field. This year's recipient has led the Maroons as team captain and is also a highly accomplished all-county and all-North Jersey runner. We at North Jersey Masters are proud to present this award to Jay von Audricam Bogart. Well done, Jay. We extend to you our virtual congratulations. Good luck with your running wherever life leads you, and remember, you have friends at North Jersey Masters.
Hey guys, it's Luis Robles here, formerly of the New York Red Bulls and a fellow Ridgewood resident, sort of. But nonetheless, I'm really excited to be able to announce this year's Maroon Soccer Club Scholarship winners. So, the reason that these fellow soccer players have been identified is because of their passion, their commitment, and their teamwork to not only be the best soccer player possible for their respective clubs, but also to being the best teammate possible. To everyone who participated, I wish you all the very best, and to those who have won, a special congratulations. But more than anything, if I could just take this opportunity to impart some personal advice on what I've experienced throughout my career is there's not much you can control. Actually, there's very little that you can control, and the 2 things that I learned that I should be asking myself every single day, I hope is also something that you guys can ask yourselves, because these are the things that you will realize very quickly you do have control over. And that's the first question is what sort of effort did I give today? Only you can answer that. Only you really know when you look into the mirror if you gave it your very best. And giving it your very best is purely effort. It's not how did it go? Did you win the game? Did you make every single pass? Did you save every single ball? It's just this idea of leaving it all out there, regardless of the results. And then the second is, how did I react to situations? You can't always control how the game goes, how the referee makes a call or doesn't make a call, or whether or not your teammates were great that day, or some sort of situation happened even in training where maybe it didn't go for you, or maybe your coach was critical of you, yet you still get to control how you react in those situations. And if you can be positive, if you can respond in a way that you would want a teammate to respond to, being gracious, being kind, playing with integrity, you'll realize that if you're able to answer these two questions in a very positive way more often than not, it's going to go well for you. So without further delay, let's get to the winners. Nolan Bider, Jay Bogart, Brian Chan, James Dolan, Jack Smilin, Serena Grassi, and Emily Rao. Congratulations, you're this year's scholarship winners. I wish you guys the very best. Continue to bring that passion, show that commitment, be the best teammate possible, and continue to make those sacrifices that allow you to get you guys to where you're at today. So I wish you all the very best. Take care.
Hi, my name is Coach Mendez, and I'm the head coach of the Ridgewood High School gymnastics team. I'm here today on behalf of the Ridgewood Gymnastics Association to acknowledge their senior scholarship winners. This year, the scholarship is going to two young ladies who have dedicated themselves to RHS gymnastics and have been extremely supportive of their team members. This year as captains, they made sure to make the best out of our shortened season and ensure that all team members felt connected and part of our RHS gymnastics family. It is with great pleasure that I announce that this year's winners are Maddie DeVara and Chloe Pendergast. You will definitely be missed next year, ladies, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Congratulations.
It gives me great honor to present this year's Graydon Swim Team Scholarship Award recipient. Each year, the Graydon Scholarship is given to a member of the high school swim team who served and swam both on the Graydon swim team as well as the high school swim team for over 4 years of experience. This individual has excelled in the classroom, has been involved in community projects, as well as showed a steadfast love for their teammates in the sport of swimming. This year's recipient of the Graydon Swim Team Scholarship is Rachel Patton. Congratulations.
The Bergen County Women's Coaches Association awards a scholarship to an outstanding female athlete in each high school throughout Bergen County. This year's recipient proved her versatility and toughness both on the basketball court and the lacrosse field. It is my pleasure to announce Claire McCooey as the 2021 BCWCA Scholarship Student Athlete. Congratulations, Claire.
Hi, my name is Mike Lucchese. I'm the head ice hockey coach here at Ridgewood High School. I'm here this evening to present the Lou Lanzolato Award. Lou Lanzolato coached for over 30 years at Paramus High School. He made his name as a legendary track coach and served the BCCA as treasurer, secretary, and president. Each spring, Bergen County Coaches Association awards 2 senior male athletes from member schools who emulate the outstanding qualities of Coach Lanzolato: sportsmanship, commitment, dedication, and loyalty to his team, as well as serving as a role model to his peers and community. It is my pleasure to present the 2021 Lou Lanzolato Awards to Tyler Koff and Ryan McKenna. Congratulations, boys. Well deserved.
The Bergen County Coaches Association looks to highlight student achievement and participation to graduating seniors through their Multi-Sport Athletic Award. Recipients have displayed the ability to compete in multiple sports while maintaining a 4-year commitment to each of their respective programs. These student athletes have displayed loyalty, inspiration, and a passion for the teams along the way. The 2021 Ridgewood High School BCCA multi-sport recipients are Jay Bogart and Colin Feeney.
The Big North Conference gives each member school an opportunity to recognize an outstanding graduating male student athlete who has demonstrated leadership, commitment to their team, a steadfast love for their sport, and the ability to compete at the highest level. This year's Big North Conference Male Athlete Award goes to Anthony Stefan of Ridgewood High School, who will be attending the University of Virginia on a baseball scholarship. Congratulations, Anthony.
Each year, the Big North Conference recognizes one senior male and one senior female student athlete for their role they play both on their team and within the school community. This individual exhibits the characteristics of selflessness, leadership, commitment, and passion for their teammates and the sport. This year's 2021 Big North Conference Female Athlete Award goes to Lily Weisberg.
Hi, my name is Coach Mendez, and I have the honor of presenting the BCWCA Multisport Athlete Award. The Bergen County Women's Coaches Association looks to highlight senior student athletes who have been able to remain committed to multiple sports and played an integral role within each of their respective programs over their 4-year career. This year, the 2021 BCWCA Multisport Athlete Award is presented to both Madison DeVera and Jillian Kubikowski. Congratulations, ladies.
The New Jersey Schools Interscholastic Athletic Association annually awards one senior student athlete who has demonstrated an exceptional ability to achieve both academically and athletically. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to present the 2021 NJSIAA Scholar Athlete Award to Caroline Lascalzo. Congratulations, Caroline.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this year's Senior Award Ceremony. My name is Mike Troy, and I'm the boys basketball coach here at Ridgewood High School. It is with a great honor and pleasure that I present to you tonight the Dave Vanderbish Award. This award goes to the male athlete who is considered to be the best athlete at Ridgewood High School. This young man, Wes Peen, I was able to coach in basketball, and this year he put together maybe the best season of any player that I've ever had. The awards that came along with it were so many and so well-deserved. Wes led the team in every single statistical category, both offensively and defensively. And now he's doing it out on the lacrosse field just as well. So this year, Wes, I'm so proud of you. Congratulations on receiving the highest honor within the athletic department. And great luck next year at Air Force Academy and following in the Peen tradition. Congratulations. Thank you. I'm very proud of you.
Congratulations, Jay. You've been awarded a Mike Glenn Scholarship for your work in track and field and cross country. Mike Glenn was one of our mentor coaches for many years, a great mentor to me, actually, and we're proud to give you some scholarship money in his name. CPR, tell us what you think.
Congratulations, Jay. One of Coach Glenn's favorite sayings is when the going gets tough, the tough get going. You're someone who has epitomized that your entire high school career. Whenever it mattered, whenever it was on the line, you can always figure out a way to deliver. Cross-country state sectionals this year in particular, when you had such a difficult season with injuries, you showed up, second place finisher in the state sectional, and helped us win a record number of titles. Congratulations, Jay.
Congratulations, Jay, and have a great senior award ceremony and a great graduation. Quinn McCutcheon, congratulations. You've been awarded a Mike Glenn Scholarship for your work in track and field. Mike Glenn was one of our mentor coaches 15, 20 years ago, and he's had a great impact on our program. And here's Coach to say a few words.
Hi, Quinn. First off, congratulations. I know you know Coach Glenn, and you know that he loves his athletes incredibly. You've demonstrated how much you love your teammates constantly when you put yourself on the line and perform for them. One of the most important things junior year at the state group championships in cross country when you took a big step up and was our third finisher. So Quinn, you really epitomized this award. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations again, and hey, have a great graduation and a great senior awards. Hey, congratulations, Ryan McKenna, on receiving the Mike Glenn Scholarship. Coach Glenn was one of our mentor coaches 15 and 20 years ago, and we're proud to give you some money in his name. Hey, take it away, Coach.
Ryan, very excited for you to get this award and this scholarship. One of the things Coach Glenn is most known for is being successful both as a coach and as an athlete, especially in important clutch situations. The best memory I have is the difficult decision you made moving from lacrosse to spring track down to the national championships, that incredible second leg you ran in the 200 to help us come in third in the sprint medley at nationals.
Congratulations and have a great graduation and senior award ceremony.
Congrats, Ryan.
Hi, Sarah. We're so proud to offer you the Mike Glenn Scholarship. And Mike was a real important part of our coaching staff back 15, 20 years ago, and we've named this scholarship in his honor. Coach O has some great things to say about you.
Sarah, I'm so pleased that you're the recipient of this scholarship, because you truly embody not only Mike's characteristics, but our program's characteristics. You have a wicked sense of humor, as Mike did. You care about the team, you communicate. I'm going to miss you greatly. Congratulations.
Okay, thanks, Steve. And Sarah, again, congratulations and have a great graduation.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
I'm here to present the Ted Winfield Memorial Scholarship. Ted Winfield, who was a graduate of Ridgewood High School, was taken too soon in 2008 at the age of 27. Ted was an exceptionally gifted athlete, a deep thinker, and a lover of both music and books. He also had a successful high school athletic career in both football and track and field at RHS, where in 1988, he was all-county in the long jump and Garden State Games champion in both the long jump and the triple jump. At the time of Ted's death, Ted's parents, Don and Kathy, established a memorial scholarship in his name. Each year, the scholarship is awarded to the Ridgewood High School senior who has demonstrated exceptional talent in both football and track and field. This year's recipient of the Ted Winfield Memorial Scholarship is Sean Emanuel. Congratulations, Sean.
Hi, I'm Ann Carmen Zivin, as the president of the Ridgewood High School Boys Soccer Boosters. It's my honor to present this year's scholarships. The recipients of these scholarships have demonstrated dedication to the boys soccer program during their years at Ridgewood High School. These young men have also shown perseverance, character, and sportsmanship. They represent personal excellence both on and off the field. The recipients of the 2021 RHS Boys Soccer Booster Association scholarships are Nolan Biter, Daniel Bergman, Brian Chan, Kyle Conanello, Ben Ewan, Samuel Haug, Sung Chan Kang, Tyler Long, Jack Smilon, Bennett Suh, and Oliver Wilkins. Congratulations and thank you.
The Lieutenant Gerald T. Ramsdell, United States Navy Memorial Trust Scholarship. Lieutenant Gerald T. Ramsdell was a graduate of Ridgewood High School, class of 1981. He was the captain of the track team and a member of both the National Honor Society and the soccer team. He served for 2 years as class president. Lieutenant Ramsdell was a helicopter pilot in the United States Navy. Tragically, he was killed in a helicopter crash in the Persian Gulf on November 11, 1988. His family and friends have established this scholarship fund in his memory. For excellence in academics, school leadership, and other outstanding qualities, this year's recipient is Jay Van Adrian Boogard. Congratulations.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Bartley. I'm a member of Post 53 of the American Legion, located here in Ridgewood, New Jersey. I have the honor and the privilege this evening to announce the recipient of the American Legion Post 53 Scholarship Award. This award is a monetary award of $1,000. But before I tell you who the recipient is, let me first tell you a little bit about the American Legion in case you're not familiar. The American Legion is the oldest nonprofit organization of United States veterans. It was formed in 1919 by approximately 1,000 officers and men of the American Expeditionary Forces that fought in World War I. The mission of the American Legion is to enhance the well-being of our veterans, their families, the active duty members of our military, and our community. The Legion today, along with other military organizations, continues to stress for the health care of our veterans who were seriously wounded while on active duty or were affected by various toxic material while on active duty. At a local level, we participate in various community services and activities to enhance and highlight the services and sacrifices of our veterans. But let's get back to the award. The American Legion Post-53 Award is based upon a student's academic record, his community service, his or her participation in school service activities or athletics. They also have to prepare an essay on the term Americanism. We asked that the student define the word and explain what it means to them. Today, I have the pleasure to announce that the American Legion Post-53 Scholarship recipient is Victoria Lionakman. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Bartley. I'm a member of American Legion Post 53, located here in Ridgewood, New Jersey. Over the years, many of the students of the Ridgewood High School Music Department have assisted us and supported us in many of our programs and activities, similar to the one just recently here at the Memorial Park on May 31st for the ceremony for our deceased veterans. In recognition of their support, American Legion Post 53 gives an annual music award to one of the outstanding students from the music department. It is my honor and my privilege to announce the recipient of the 2021 American Legion Post 53 Music Award, Logan Richmond. Congratulations, Logan.
Hello, my name is Janet Anderson, and I'm pleased to be presenting the League of Women Voters of Ridgewood Scholarship. This scholarship was established to recognize a graduating senior who's exhibited active involvement in his or her community or school, and who has articulated the importance of active and informed participation of citizens in our government. This year, we are pleased to present our scholarship to Lawrence Fine. Congratulations, Lawrence, and congratulations to the entire graduating class of 2021. We wish you the very best in all your future endeavors.
Hi, I'm Julie Berry, Vice President of the Ridgewood Education Association. The REA is comprised of more than 500 teachers and secretaries. Part of our mission is to give back to the community, and every year we award several scholarships to students that are interested in pursuing a degree in teaching. This year, I am proud to announce our winners: Cassie Corcoran, Brooke DiMorsico, Lara Dabastani, Alexandra Kenny, and Ella O. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'm Ann Levitan. I am a board member of Social Service Association. The Dittrich Family Legacy Social Service Association Scholarship was established by SSA in May of 2018 to honor the multi-generational volunteerism instilled in the family of Barbara and Douglas Dittrich. Mrs. Dittrich, along with her children and grandchildren, were active in supporting Social Service Association of Ridgewood and vicinity in many capacities. Mrs. Dittrich and her daughters, Tracy Ortera and Lindsay Barkley, each served as president of the SSA board. Another daughter, Christy Dittrich, supported SSA and volunteered for other local charities. They believed that you always help those in need and not just financially, and that actions speak louder than words. This year's recipients are Matthew E. D. Mulder, Rachel Frank, Jake Krantz, Kaylin Marshall, and Daisy Torres.
Hi, my name is Annette Testa. It is my honor as one of the 2021 Jamboree producers to announce this year's Jamboree Scholarship recipients. Every year since 1947, Ridgewood High School parents have created an original song and dance show to raise funds for Ridgewood High School seniors. Applicants are evaluated based on need, academic achievements, extracurricular activities, community service, work experience, and leadership. The Jamboree Scholarship Fund is extremely proud to announce this year's scholarship recipients. Cassandra Corcoran, Colin Feeney, Molly Feldhahn, Lawrence Fine, Aaron Friedman, Claudia Goldman, Ashley Hamilton, Sophia Hartstein, Sydney Kaczynski, Rebecca Kern, Hakyoung Kim, John Kim, Jake Kranz, Yijun Lee, Julia Malunda, Sonia Matthews, Claire McCooey, Seth Miller, Katerina Mohorn, Courtney Murphy, Madison Orr, Rachel Patton, Chloe Pendergast, Samantha Pickholtz, Brady Remshek, Marcos Santos, Michael Saferty, Emma Schmaltz, Jack Smilin, Julie Sutter, Jack Stadoulis, William Stewart, Matthew Taddy, Daisy Torres, Karina Trauma, Jay Vanderickum Bogart, Julia Zambito, Kate Zuckerman. Congratulations to all the recipients.
On behalf of the Jamboree Board of Trustees, it's my pleasure to announce the Jamboree Memorial Scholarships. The Jamboree Memorial Scholarship is a separate award supported by special memorial donations. It recognizes the contribution of a student to the production of Jamboree. The Scholarship Committee is proud to recognize the commitment of students who've been active and enthusiastic to Jamboree and as volunteers. Congratulations and thank you to Karina Trauma and William Stewart.
The Ridgewood High School Peer Counselor Scholarship recognizes seniors who have taken a leadership role by working with 9th grade students as part of the Freshman Focus program. RHS peer counselors have devoted much time and energy to helping 9th graders make a successful transition to RHS, encouraging participation in the extracurricular program and advocating positive social decisions. By leading group discussions and helping others, RHS peer counselors exemplify the beliefs and values that contribute to a caring school environment. This year, we are pleased to give the award to the following students: Brian Chan, Patrick DeMulder, Ruby Gondris, Caroline Lascalzo, and Adeline Sachs. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Brian Giamarella.
And I'm Steve Reagans. We're the chairman of Dad's Night 78.
Founded in 1944, Dad's Night is a Ridgewood-based charity focused on 3 main pillars: family, friends, and community. We support and raise funds for the Somerville and Hawes elementary communities while providing additional support to the greater Ridgewood when the need arises, especially this past year.
As a function of supporting the community, we're pleased to be gifting a total of $5,000 in scholarships to 11 Ridgewood seniors.
And who are those lucky recipients, Steve?
Well, Brian, I'm glad you asked. We received a number of great applications this year, and we are thrilled to announce the following recipients. Drum roll, please. Robert Cregan, Molly Feldhahn, Max Gluck, Madison Orr, Alex Oriente, Isabella Oriente,
Michael Marinello, Courtney Murphy, Brady Remshak, Ethan Santoro, and Rachel Patton. On behalf of Dad's Night, congratulations to all the graduating seniors.
And good luck with whatever the future may hold.
the Knights of Columbus Consistent Community Service Award. This award is presented on behalf of the Ridgewood Glenrock Council number 1736 of the Knights of Columbus, a Catholic men's fraternal and service organization. Each year, the council awards 2 scholarships to deserving graduating seniors who have demonstrated a commitment to continuous community service throughout their high school years. I'm pleased to announce and offer congratulations to this year's awardees, Andrew Swanson and Daisy Torres. Congratulations. I am pleased to represent the Ridgewood AM Rotary Club. Today, we recognize those who have demonstrated achievement and promise in their academic program. We wish them continued success in their chosen field. Congratulations to the recipients, Matthew DeMulder, Patrick DeMulder, and Ashley Hamilton. Congratulations.
Ridgewood PM Rotary Club. The Ridgewood Rotary Club, which also embraces members from Hohokus and Glenrock, was founded in 1924. It joins more than 34,000 Rotary clubs around the world and 1.2 million men and women who are members. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as the basis of worthy enterprise and development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. The Ridgewood Club, in addition to providing support for more than 24 local charitable organizations and agencies, joins in responding to natural calamities and humanitarian crises around the world. An ongoing 10-year international project aids a primary school in the Masai Mara region of southeast Kenya in East Africa. This year's recipient for the award is Rebecca Kern. Congratulations.
The Women Gardeners of Ridgewood. I am presenting the Environmental Achievement Award on behalf of the Women Gardeners of Ridgewood to 2 outstanding seniors who have displayed exceptional dedication to protecting and improving the environment. They have spent countless hours involved in environmental research and assisting with projects to improve environmental awareness. I am pleased to present the Women Gardeners of Ridgewood Environmental Achievement Award to Alexandra Girardet and Zachary Kim. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Gail McCarthy from the Cashaw Memorial Shell Committee here in Ridgewood, and today I will be presenting the Cashaw Memorial Scholarship, which was established in honor of Frank Cashaw, considered the Dean of Music during his years teaching and directing music programs here in Ridgewood. The beautiful Cashaw Shell was built in his honor, dedicated in 1958. The family believed that Ridgewood would become a community known for its love of music and its excellent programs. This year, I am proud to present the Cashaw Memorial Scholarship to William Stewart. Congratulations, William.
The Peg Cardew Memorial Scholarship. The Cardews have lived in Ridgewood since 1963. In honor of their mother, Peg, this scholarship was established in the mid-1990s. Our mom was a strong supporter of both education and athletics, so we'd asked the graduating seniors to write an original poem about sports. We received 56 poems this year, and our family has decided to award the 2021 Peg Cardew Memorial Scholarship to Claire Sullivan. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Susan Blinn, and this is my husband Jim.
Hi.
And we're here to present the Timothy James Blinn Memorial Scholarship. Tim was a 1998 graduate of Ridgewood High School and went on to the University of North Carolina, Wilmington to pursue his lifelong dream of becoming a marine biologist. Unfortunately, Tim's dreams were cut short when he passed away on December 18, 1998 from blood clots as a side effect from a kidney disease. He would have loved to have finished his career in biology, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So we are thrilled to present this year's Timothy James Blinn Scholarship to Samantha Pickholtz. Congratulations, Samantha.
Congratulations.
Good evening, seniors. My name is Tim Monahan, and I'm here to present the Kerry Lynn Monahan Memorial Scholarship on behalf of my siblings Christy, Noelle, Gabrielle, and Eileen. Our little sister Kerry was a member of the RHS class of 2000. Kerry was lost to the world just 1 month after her high school graduation. One moment, she was an 18-year-old kid riding shotgun with her windows down on Meadowbrook Avenue, listening to a mixtape with her best friend. She was on her way home for a long-anticipated graduation present to begin, a trip to Ireland with our mom. Without any warning, the Nissan Pathfinder that she was riding in collided with another vehicle in what can only be called a freak accident. And every year since, our family has honored Kerry's memory with a scholarship given to a senior girl who embodies the best of Kerry's characteristics and what she wanted to do with her life. My sister Kerry was bound for the University of South Carolina, and while we'll never know exactly what she would have done with her career, one thing is clear. She would have used her life to help others. Our mom, who was an ER nurse and a pioneer in community medicine, taught all 6 Monahan kids to always do the right thing, to give back and find ways to help others. On that day in July 2000, after the SUV my sister was riding in rolled over, the first responders and nurses at both Valley Hospital and Hackensack University Medical Center did everything in their power to save Kerry's life. And although their efforts were ultimately unsuccessful, they did the very best given the situation, and they tried to help. Thanks to their heroic efforts and the efforts of first responders like them, my family was at least afforded a small window of time to say goodbye to Kerry together. This year, my sister's scholarship will be going to a senior who will very likely become a first responder after she graduates from the University of Pittsburgh. Congratulations to senior Courtney Murphy. You are the recipient of the Kerry Lynn Monahan Memorial Scholarship for 2021.
I am Nancy Curry, mom of Nick Curry, here to give an award in my son's memory. Nick was a 2004 graduate of RHS and, like yourselves, was poised to change the world for the better after attending college, in his case, Colby College. Sadly, Nick never got to realize these dreams because cancer took these possibilities away. We give this award to keep his memory alive and to jumpstart the dreams of young people who reflect the qualities that Nick had. I quote our award winner, "People like Nick who give themselves with a lot of joy are a gift," end quote. We are pleased to give our award to Robert Cregan. Thank you.
Good evening, Ridgewood High School. My name is Marissa Vaneke, and it is my honor to present this year's Brian Vaneke Memorial Scholarship. My father taught law, economics, and history at Ridgewood High School from 1997 to 2008. He lost his battle with esophageal cancer in 2010. His law school friends created this award in his memory. The recipient of this award must have demonstrated honesty, integrity, and cared about helping others. There are 5 recipients this year. Please acknowledge this year's winners: Brandon Lee, Yenji Lee, Benjamin Laughlin, Samantha Pickholes, Mason Schick. Congratulations.
My name is Courtney Looney, and I'm presenting the Thomas P. Looney Memorial Scholarship. My brother Tom was a 4-year varsity wrestler and 2003 graduate of Ridgewood High School, whose life was tragically taken in 2008. This scholarship is awarded in his memory to a varsity wrestler whose life has been positively impacted by the sport like my brother's once was. It is an honor to present this year's scholarship to Ian Gross. Congratulations.
The Daniel F. McGinley Memorial Scholarship. The award is given in honor of Daniel McGinley, who was a proud parent of 2 hockey players, both of whom went through Ridgewood High School. Daniel was father of 5 children who lost his life in 9/11. The town of Ridgewood rallied over his family. Through their generosity, and the foundation was formed in his name. Each year, the committee awarded Daniel McGinley Scholarship to graduating ice hockey senior who attained the highest GPA during the high school tenure. Congratulations to this recipient, Jason Clark. The Stephen Richard Pulowski Memorial Scholarship. Steve Pulowski was a 2001 graduate of Ridgewood High School. He served as captain of the Ridgewood High School track team and achieved the status of All-American in the sprint medley. Before his untimely death at the age of 18, as a freshman at Quinnipiac University, he managed to touch so many people with his sparkle, inner happiness, and sense of security. Steve Pulowski was a young man revered not only for his academic and athletic accomplishments and charisma, but most importantly for being a wonderful person. To say that he was just a nice guy would be an understatement. He was kind, funny, and lovable. Stephen was one of those full of both humility and pride. He was not just a member of the community, but rather a person who touched all who knew him and will live in our hearts forever. The 2021 recipients are Alexander Orianti and Isabella Orianti. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Bennett Alvaro, and this year I'm presenting the award for the Caitlin Alvaro Memorial Scholarship. This award is intended to honor a young woman that shows leadership and initiative and a compassion and true inclination to give back to their community. I'm pleased to announce that this year's recipient is Chloe Pendergast. Congratulations, Chloe.
Good evening, and congratulations to the seniors who have won awards this evening. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jeff Cregan, and I am here representing the Kelly Cregan Memorial Foundation. The Kelly Cregan Memorial Foundation was established to share the memory, life, and spirit of our daughter Kelly, who was tragically lost in 2011 at the age of 6. Kelly had a massive impact on her friends, family, and complete strangers alike, even though her time here on earth was short. Her energy and smile were contagious. She lit up a room. Her desire to make sure that everyone felt included and welcome was unmatched. She simply scattered kindness wherever she went. These are the same characteristics, along with hard work and a true desire to improve not only the RHS community, but the greater Ridgewood community, that make this year's recipients of the Kelly Cregan Memorial Scholarship stand out. It is my pleasure to award the 2021 Kelly Cregan Memorial Scholarships to Brady Remchak and Daisy Torres. Good luck, work hard, and improve the world. Thank you.
The Matthew Sales Memorial Scholarship. Matthew Sales was a 2003 graduate of Ridgewood High School. Matt was involved in athletics, loved life, and lived music, and continued on to Siena College to become a mathematics teacher. Matt taught Algebra 1 and Algebra 2 at Midland Park High School. In June of 2009, he went overseas to continue to teach in Thailand. He returned to Ridgewood in December of 2009 and was diagnosed with a rare aggressive form of cancer. Matt spent 2 years battling this disease with nothing but courage, inner strength, faith, and determination. Throughout all, he never lost his love for life, music, and teaching math. In 26 years, Matt touched so many people with his inner peace and quiet strength. Matt was truly a peaceful warrior who inspired all of those he met to live well, be kind, and be courageous, facing any obstacle. Matt will be forever missed, yet never forgotten. It's an honor to present this award and scholarship to William Stewart. Congratulations.
Catherine Taub, my mother and former Ridgewood resident, passed away in 2013. She established the Varian Fry Award because she was distraught that Varian Fry's story had not been woven into our collective knowledge of U.S. history. Varian Fry was also a former Ridgewood resident, went to Marseille, France at the start of World War II without a sketch of a plan as to how he could rescue individuals being persecuted by the Nazis. He just knew he had to do something, and in the end, he saved over 2,000 people. Catherine created this award to honor both Varian Fry as well as those young adults who have already responded to an injustice or need in their community by initiating their own action plan to end another's suffering. This year's Varian Fry Award goes to Alexander Cho and Daniela Granin.
The Yaw Paul Camp Foundation Scholarship. The Yaw Paul Camp Foundation of Ridgewood Glenrock was established to engage in and encourage the character, civic, and moral improvement of the youth of Ridgewood and Glenrock communities. This year's recipients are Alexander Cho, Alexandra Judy, Juliana Molenda, and Daniel Weisbenning. Congratulations.
The Jonathan Toomey Stokely Scholarship for Criminal Justice. John Stokely was a 1992 graduate of Ridgewood High School. He served his community as an active member of the Ridgewood Police Explorers and the Emergency Services Unit. While attending Ridgewood High School, he found great joy in programs such as Project Adventure and long distance running, all of which contributed to his accomplishing his childhood dream of becoming a United States Marine. Following graduation, he enlisted in the active reserves and attended John Jay College for Criminal Justice. As a Marine, he achieved the rank of Lance Corporal. After college, he found a new home serving as a member of the Saddle River Valley Rescue Squad. Jonathan was known for his courage, sense of humor, dry wit, and loyalty to others. Before his untimely death at the age of 25, his young career was characterized by public service. This year, the students who have been chosen to receive this award are Kaylin Marshall, Trishika Kieran Rao, and Ashley Hamilton. Congratulations. The Joseph A. Agresta Senior Memorial Scholarship. The Joseph A. Agresta Senior Memorial Scholarship Award is given to students whose love of baseball or softball is dominant in his or her life. A student who has grown and learned from their coaches, peers, and family. This person not only enjoys playing the game, but is someone who applied the principles and lessons learned during their career in other aspects of their lives. The recipient of this year's scholarships are Christopher DiMarcico and Colin Feeney. Congratulations.
The Thomas J. Agnello Award. The Thomas J. Agnello Award was developed by the Learning Services Home and School Association in memory of Mr. Agnello for his unlimited contributions to the Ridgewood Public School District, faculty, parents, and students. The recipient of this award has exhibited leadership, moral dedication, honesty, integrity, and conquered many challenges. I am pleased to present this award to Maria Zuniga. Congratulations. The William J. Cobb Award. The William J. Cobb Award was developed by the Learning Services Home and School Association to honor Dr. William Cobb, who retired as Assistant Superintendent of our school district, for all of his support to the special education program. The recipients are selected by an interdisciplinary group of teachers. The winner this year has worked conscientiously during all 4 years of Ridgewood High School. It gives me great pleasure to announce the recipient of the 2021 William J. Cobb Award, Sam Pettigrew. Congratulations.
The Jack Lorenz Agent of Change Memorial Scholarship. Jack Lorenz, former principal of Ridgewood High School, was an inspirational and beloved member of the Ridgewood community. He provided sound decision-making while focusing on student needs, much needed building projects, and community concerns. In his short tenure at Ridgewood High School from 2006 to 2011, he accomplished many goals. Jack created a number of programs that addressed the needs of the students and the communities, and also made strong educational alliances across the world by bringing Global Classroom to RHS. Jack believed in being a transparent leader, whose style led to an increased interest and involvement by parents in our HSA and ultimately led to the formation of the HSA Developmental Committee and the renovation of the library, now known as the Learning Commons. This year is the student who best exemplified these guidelines of leadership and the ability to be a change agent, making change happen for the common good of RHS and the community, are Kaylin Marshall and Rachel Frank. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Kelly Buxbaum, President of the Ridgewood Federated Home and School Association. It's my great honor to recognize and celebrate our outstanding class of 2021. I'm extremely privileged to award the first annual Dr. Daniel A. Fishbein Scholarship. This scholarship was founded by Ginny Smith Wilson, our esteemed former Board of Education President. Thanks to Ms. Smith-Wilson and contributions from parents and educators from Ridgewood and beyond, this scholarship maintained by Federated HSA, is already funded for the next 20 years. Dr. Dan Fishbein served with great distinction as superintendent of Ridgewood Public Schools from 2008 to 2020. Dr. Fishbein, a career educator and resident of Ridgewood, consistently demonstrated leadership, character, and empathy for the community, the students, the administrators, the teachers, and the staff. This scholarship is awarded to a student who, in the face of challenge, has demonstrated a natural leadership ability, strength of character, and empathy towards others. On behalf of Jenny Smith-Wilson, Federated HSA, and our entire community of generous donors, it gives me great pleasure to award the first annual Dr. Daniel A. Fishbein Scholarship to Lily Weisberg. Congratulations, Lily, and class of 2021.
As a member of the Bergen County Director of Guidance, I am pleased to represent the organization today as we recognize a student who has demonstrated achievement and promise in their academic program. We wish him continued success in his chosen field. Congratulations to the recipient of the Bergen County Director of Guidance Award. Congratulations to Michael Alters.